football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Takes this from inside 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. That's their first of the half. Miami. And it's a bunch formation. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets the first and still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Going absolutely nowhere to a loss of the point. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's looking deep here. But this one is broken up and falls incomplete. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Defense not pressing this time. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
It's a toss play to the right. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking for a gap, it's Riley. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Running play called on third and short. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down. This drive keeps going. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Fights through a tackle. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarterback to stop him for a loss.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times they rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the clip.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Right for a completion. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. And the Canes with first and 10 here.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. With the catch, it's Jones. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Miami, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Breaks an open space. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. It's Russell. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Fire to the right side, complete.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for their nice game.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
They bring him down, but a nice play and lose the football to 31, first down.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And, Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Play coming up. Quarterback changing the gun now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Jones. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for first down and goal. Canes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Back out of the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. On first down, it's play action. Now rolling out to his left. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. To throw, it's Russell. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the second effort there will earn him the first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Toss play, running right. Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up the big game, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. try to move the chains here on the ground. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Fourth down, the offense will go for it. Now here's the toss play. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. It's a shotgun run call. Has the first down and more. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. The back's got it. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down and goal upcoming. Tight end makes the grab. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Tough spot here, second and long at the 20. He's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a deep shot to the right. Pass Buck, can he get in?
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the defense able to bring him down. And that should just about do it for this first half of play. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, tie.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. These guys have come all the way back. They score with no time remaining. Now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. They're looking for some points and jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's reeled in. It's Jones. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Nice grab. It's Lyle. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
The Hurricanes will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the ground.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Second and goal for the offense. Looking for some space. It's Lyle. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Miami, to put them on top now.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Alabama, 21.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
He's got room to run. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll run it here. He stopped, but he gets a first down. No huddle now for the offense.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense, looking for a first down.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. You bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a strong stiff arm. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Toss play to the outside. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and still moving. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! We're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlocked, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And that run produces a decent gain. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Second and goal, they hand it to him again. Touchdown, Hurricanes! They jump on top now here in the fourth.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Stopped right there at the line and no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
To the air, it's Russell. The catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. New set of downs for the offense, first and 10. They go with a direct snap. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's first and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Second down now after the sack. Looking to throw here. Going for a big play downfield. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare, a wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Pulls it in, it's caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Hurricanes offense is on the move now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Breaks free. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Canes are in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
Their last chance here. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Miami 42, Alabama 35.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Gonna run it. It's Johnson. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to scramble. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the offense will just take a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win.